Okay.
We're gonna play here. I'm gonna practice. We're gonna keep playing here, and then maybe yeah, maybe we'll come up. Bye. Yeah, that'll be like
Hello, hello. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Do I sound like a sweet angel? Are you enjoying the vocal chocolate? Do I sound good for real? Do I sound normal? Do I have the right mic? All clear? Beautiful. Hey man, you sound good too.
Thank you. It's a little bit of a sneak peek for a chat of our voices. How y'all doing? We'll be starting to stream in just a little bit.
Oh yeah, let me open Twitch chat. Boo-boo-boo-doo-doo.
Oh, sorry. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream. Here we go. Weekly jousting stream number 6. How is everybody? Good morning. How are you, Andrew?
What up? What up? I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Doing pretty fine today. Ready for another day of pain here as we joust our minds out. It has honestly been another brutal week for me so far. Hopefully we can switch it up.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You guys might have noticed we're on a slightly different setup today. I'm on the road visiting some family this weekend. Instead of going home for Christmas, I go home sometime in early November or December because it's cheaper, it's faster, and there's no chaos around the holidays. So for the first time, Dashing Unicorn here is hosting the stream today. So we'll see how that goes. You'll be watching his perspective. Obviously, I'll still be putting my unicorns in jousting, and sort of as we've done, we'll be jousting together. But you're gonna get to see a different perspective today. Pretty exciting. Are you ready, bud? Are you nervous? Are you up to the challenge?
I am
prepared to get roasted by Twitch chat?
Oh yeah, come on, Twitch chat, roast me. Do your best. Do your worst, actually. So, I'm very ready. I mean, I've been beaten down on the in the arena, time and time again. I've been doing my contributions to the ecosystem, losing that that unim. So you know that's what a good CU player does, I guess. But before we do get into all of the jousts, of course, we do have, a couple of things to let you guys know about. First off, we want to talk about this, a little bit of Unicorn Party. This has been
yes, sir.
It's something that has been in the pipeline for a little bit. Basically, there's going to be a lot more accessibility for crypto unicorns, and I feel like that's going to be great for getting new users, and of course taking crypto unicorns on the go. What could be better?
Yeah, this was a DAO proposal, one that LG did end up voting on, but I think this makes a lot of sense for Unicorn Party. We have this roadmap now coming out in December. We'll be able to debut the unicornparty.com website. I believe the plan is for it to launch with Trivia, which is going to be one of the more kind of general accessible games. And then there's more details as we scroll down through the article of some of the future releases. And I also have an internal kind of release sheet that I don't know that we have all of it detailed for the public, but we're working pretty closely with Surf Labs to make sure that there's a cadence with these releases and games. But it's Unicorn Bingo, Bumper Corns, Mob Run's going to be coming out. I think Solitaire is one of the later ones on the roadmap. So looking forward to seeing Mob Run for the first time in Q1 of next year. Dashing, that was a little bit before your time. But Mob Run was supposed to come out with Bumper Corns around the same time, and we ended up breaking them apart and just launching Bumper Corns first and holding Mob Run for later. And in retrospect, I'm really glad that we did that, right? Now we've got this new strategy, and it's really cool to have this new game. I don't know what the genre is called, but you've probably seen games like it before, where everyone's a unicorn and they're these little gummies, and when you pick them up, your radius gets bigger, and then if your radius is bigger than someone else's, you bump into them and you kind of steal stuff from their radius. So it's like collect stuff and then steal other people's gummies. It's pretty cool. It's pretty action packed. It's a fun little mobile game. And of course, the focus here will be to tap into that real money wagering market. That's the key thing with Unicorn Party. So the hope is that this will at some point be a revenue driver. This is a business model that's much more figured out in terms of path to the App Store, advertising conversions, how to do paid UA, and get people in that want to spend money. This is a very real vertical, especially in the iOS, iPhone store. Real money wagering games like this are a really big deal. So we want to take that and then add support for that crypto element, RBW, Matic, as you can see here. And that is actually, simple as it sounds to our audience, kind of innovative in that market of Web 2 mobile game real money wagering. So to me, it presents a really cool opportunity to bridge the gap and give Unicorn Party a specific identity outside of just the core game, but that can still support the core game, right? If it ends up being profitable, that's a good thing for the treasury, and that's a good thing for CU at large.
Of course, that is going to be a good thing for all of our, existing users as well, because that's, that's the pipeline. That is the entryway. That's the gateway, basically, to the larger Crypto Unicorns ecosystem, right? So you get hooked on the app, on Mob Run or Solitaire or Unicorn Trivia, and then, you start looking into see a little bit more. You get into the farming, the jousting, Twilight Tactics, maybe Rainbow Rumble, definitely. And this is a part of the plan, guys. This has always been part of the plan to grow the user base. Other than that,
this was a pivot with Unicorn Party, but you're right. High order, that is always the plan. Grow grow the user base. But
yeah,
it's also nice though that we can be agile, do experiments, and when things don't work, be like, okay, cool. How can we take a learning from this, salvage what's left, and then take it another direction that can be a lot better. I think that's in general a pretty good strategy.
And there's a lot of it's all happening very soon. I mean, it's already November 2023. You can see in the roadmap, March 2024 is the latest thing we have so far. Q2 is something that we're still looking towards and planning for, but from next month to the next month to the next month, there's going to be something new on Unicorn Party to pique your interest. Maybe get yourself doing something different.
Crunching the data on this, I can't believe how popular Solitaire is. It's so insane. Like, to me, that's almost like a meme of like, yeah, every Windows computer comes with Solitaire and Minesweeper. That's what my grandma used to play on the computer when I wanted to use the internet. But it's insanely popular in modern day apps. So don't sleep on the Solitaire market.
Yeah. All right, so I was talking earlier about acquiring more users, and here's another way that we want to acquire more users. This weekly jousting stream is meant to remind you as well we want to remind you of the referral program. We've seen some of you guys in the community participating in it, getting some of your friends to play Crypto Unicorns for the first time, and here's just your weekly reminder that if you do successfully get somebody to complete up to chapter 3 of the referral quest line, basically, you will get $85 in USDC. Meanwhile, your referee will be getting 11,920 RBW, which is a substantial amount considering the RBW price right now.
Now, admittedly, Chapter 3 is hard. It's a lot of stuff to complete Chapter 3. But there is a tournament, so to speak, a leaderboard going on for people that refer folks that complete Chapter 1. That's the Shadowcorn giveaway here. There is a mythic Shadowcorn on the line, as well as I think it's 2 or is it 3 rare Shadowcorns that will will be raffled off. So that is the real meaty prize in the short term to get kicked off with this program. Up to December 4th, any referee that completes Chapter 1 will go towards your total tally, and the winner will get a mythic Shadowcorn. That is probably like a 2 ETH value, something like that. Someone did ask me, like, well, which Shadowcorn is it? What are the stats on the mythic? Like, you mother... is that really does
it matter?
It's not the highest stat mythic, it's still a freaking mythic Shadowcorn. There's 50 of them. They're pretty crazy rare. Anyway,
oh my God,
I digress.
1 of 50.
Get on it. Right, that's the thing I really want to push is, like, right now the referral program is being underutilized. So with this with this aspect, that Shadowcorn's getting given away no matter what. So if somebody wins with only 5 referrals that complete Chapter 1, you're going to feel real stupid that you didn't go for it and get that free epic asset by just, recruiting your two family members that you live with anyway or something.
Hell yeah.
I digress.
And I mean, look, Chapter 1, that's the easiest thing that you can do, actually. Just lock a land in the game, lock 2 unicorns, craft 5 items, harvest a farm 25 times. Hell, harvest a farm 25 times. That's like, you can do that in, like, how long is that for, like, your average player with 2 unicorns? That doesn't even take that long. If you have 3 farms, it's like
I mean, this is a week's worth of work right here. Play for 7 consecutive days is kind of the hardest one, because you just have to remember to log in every single day. That's it. Everything else is like, catch any unicorn, breed any any set of unicorns.
Yeah, easy peasy
Cool.
lemon squeezy,
Anyway.
guys. And joust 5 times. Now that's, you have unicorns. You're not required to win. You're not required to like put in your highest stat corns, but just do it. Just do a little bit of jousting.
Yes.
Yeah. And then that's you're good.
Cool.
Man, you're golden. Well, what else do we have in the unicorn news segment before we go? Oh yeah, Arc 8 will be having
Gravity corns.
Gravity corns. That's launching on November the 16th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and I think tickets start minting soon. Has not started yet, but
Yeah.
there are details in the Discord. This Twitter thread as well has a lot of info. Also has a lot of just general info about crypto unicorns. Obviously, want this to be a growth opportunity with Arc 8 by Gainy. But yeah, if you're interested in that, go check out the Gravity Corn stuff. Cool crossover. Really glad that we've been able to do these kind of partnerships and keep irons in the fire. I do think that there is something to be said for that general network effect of just being out there across these various platforms. It's not about one specific platform like saving the day and bringing in all of these players all at once, but it's just making it more accessible and more covered and more of that. Like, oh yeah, I've heard of that game. That's how marketing starts, baby. Very few people hear about something and then buy it immediately. It takes multiple impressions. It takes the reinforcement of, hey, I've heard about that thing a couple times. Wow, all right, now I'm curious and I want to go a level deeper. That's when the real sale begins.
That's true. That is
Anyway,
true.
I'm ready to get into some jousting, dude. I want to
Hell
crush
yeah.
some corns. I'm feeling it today.
Let's do it. Wait, before we do it, we do want to, wet everybody's whistle a little bit. I want to show them something.
Definitely.
We usually give away a unicorn on these streams, and this week we are giving away bubblegum Artax. Now, I'm actually covering his total stats. He's a 1700 double mythic cloud corn. So if you guys stick around till the end of the stream, that's usually when we give the big prize away. Then bubblegum Artax could be jousting for you in the or farming for you or questing for you, whatever you want, in just a little bit when we release those prizes. But yeah, hope you
I like
guys
it.
are
1700 stats. Not bad.
not
Can
decent,
your
pretty
average
decent.
corn here? So pretty cool. It's a double mythic though. So that's very nice. Well, how many breed points does he have? Click on the breeding and other
Let's
info.
see. Yeah,
What's,
breeding. He's got 5 breed
5.
points.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not bad,
So that's
not
like,
bad.
if
So
you're
good,
new
bred
to breeding
3
mythic
times.
cards, grabbing yourself a double, this is something. Artax. I think it was spelled with an E, but I keep thinking of the Never-Ending Story. I just rewatched it not that long ago, and that's what Atreyu's horse is named. Artax.
Artax.
The one that dies in the mud. Yeah.
Tragic.
Epic scene. Epic scene. Took a hell of a team to train the horse to let them sink it in mud. The whole thing. Anyway, I digress.
Are you ready to get into some jousting?
Yeah, so we need to coordinate. So what do you have today? How many coins do you have? Are you only in bronze right now?
I'm only in bronze right now. 2 unicorns,
Right,
both bronzies.
Some unicorns queued up in bronze to get started then.
Alright. Crazy Molly's gonna take a little bit of a break today, I think. We're gonna go with Glittering DD.
Okay.
And I'm not, guys, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna show you exactly what I picked. Alright? Snipe me in bronze.
Snipe me in bronze. That's,
Yeah, do it. There we go, Glittering
I like
DD
that.
in bronze. 4 out of 16. And I believe you're gonna be queuing up a couple of corns in silver and gold as well.
Yes, but I need just a moment because I think I've got some corns doing activities right now, so I need just a second.
No problem.
Alrighty.
Chill for now.
But I like this now. I can hide my corns. There we are. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to just open the Silver Showdown so people can see it, that's what we're queuing for. Right now we've got 10 out of 16, so I'm going to try to make it into this silver. All right. Man, Off-Center Slew is really struggling. She's down to 1350. What a big-time bummer there.
Yeah. Oh, and if you
And then
guys
this-
are in the bronze brawl and you go up against me, please let me know in the chat if you're beating Glittering DD's butt. Just so we know.
And if you want to just click on gold so people can see, I'm going to go ahead and throw the corn-fed hazard in there. Continue contributing to our star domination here. Put my best star in there.
Put your boy in there.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
All
of
right,
discourse around the star meta lately.
Yeah, so go to watch. I'm curious if you'll be
yeah.
able to find this silver showdown.
This one, is
Yeah,
it
that one
already-
right there. Click on that one and see if this is the one. Yeah, there's off-center slew. Okay, there you go. This is
there
my
we
silver
go.
showdown.
We
Look
can-
at
we
that.
can
Look
watch
at
it
us
from
using
here.
the interface. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's get it on.
Let's go. Let's start with Slew.
Waiting for our bronze to fill up here. Here we go. The first silver showdown of the day.
Let's go. Off-center Slew.
All right. So since you're in our observer now, you're gonna have to get used to the skill cap. You got to
Oh,
click
yeah.
on the
We gotta
information
do this.
tooltip.
We gotta do
Every
that.
single joust. I know. Observing jousting is really hard and technical, but
It's the hardest observer job I've ever had.
we'll see if you're up to snuff. Yeah, by esports standards, this is like.
This is huge.
Smooth
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
no!
Fucking kidding me?
One
joust,
round
first
wonder.
Gets knocked out and doesn't
no.
get back up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zari. I'm sorry.
And I didn't even get knocked out by a star.
Yeah. You got knocked
Everyone's
out by
been in my
a
DMs.
cloud.
DMs of people complaining about star unicorns. So now anytime I get beat by something that isn't a star, I feel like it feels extra bad. You know what I mean? I feel like I didn't even get beat by the meta. I got beat by some chump. Like
It does happen, man. It does happen.
versus Miss Blossom.
That's just the way it goes. Actually, I can't think of anything else that would happen to us. It's just that's what typically happens on these streams. Okay.
The first round KO. Yeah, how it goes. So we'll watch this joust. This is a silver gauntlet, and now that my unicorn's gone, we don't have any skin in the game. The gold just started, so I vote after this joust, we hop over the
Sure, let's
gold.
hop
We'll
over
watch
there.
that tournament all the way through, and
Yeah,
then
'cause
after
that's the
that, we'll
most-
come back and check out the bronze.
That's the most interesting ones, usually.
Yeah.
Look at Pajama
And,
Joe. That's what a silver star unicorn. What on the way to gold?
Yeah, decently high stats as well. This is what, like a 1900 2K corn, something
Yeah.
like that. So maybe a fresh breed on the way up here, but the Yamajo takes a big win.
All right. Big W on the up and up. On the up and up.
I'm still reeling over here, dude. I can't believe first joust, first round, just straight knocked out. I'm already like ready to flip my laptop over.
Is this where? Oh look, Def Huckleberry. That was the unicorn we gave away last stream. Good to see you there.
Yeah. So
is this where you
scroll.
are?
We're looking for there. That's Corn-Fed Hazard. There it is. So yeah, just start
here
on
we
the first one on the left,
Yep.
and we'll just watch them all in order. Nice and easy.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Look at this. Yeah,
Welcome to the
they're
Golden
filling just like at a regular enough rate that it's relatively easy for us to find these jousts. So everything going according to plan. But here we go. Two non-stars and a couple of familiar faces. I remember Corkscrew Sam. Seen this killer before.
Grindstone
And
Vision is new, though.
Grindstone Vision.
That's
Yeah.
also a new Omnom horn that I haven't seen before. That's an octopus.
I was just thinking that this might be the first time we've seen the octopus horn on stream because we haven't seen that many omnoms, and the few that we have that really specific lineage.
Man, so who's been breeding the specific horn part, guys? Raise your hands.
I'm kind of digging on it, dude. I'm telling you, omnoms are going hard. You know, there's. So I know that jousting needs some tweaks, right?
Yeah,
And next week, James and I are going to be putting together a document to present that's a little more detailed than what he talked about in Discord, and try to summarize a little bit better. but there's always this little piece of me that, and I've thought about this with every esport, you know, like Dota or League of Legends or any game like that. They have these moments where the meta is broken and the developer has all this pressure to put out a patch and change it up and fix things. But you always wonder, like, what would have happened if they just didn't? If they were like, hey guys, we're not going to patch it for another 2 years. You just got to deal with it and figure it out.
Deal with it.
Is there actually some hidden counter or thing that's lurking that just hasn't been discovered yet? Like, think about Super Smash Brothers Melee, right? Console game, never been patched, same old thing. The meta has shifted over time as new players have come up with new skills and new combinations and new readings, where this thing that was really broken 10 years ago isn't the meta anymore. So it just, you know, again, anytime we see something that isn't a star make some movement, there's a little piece of, one little nugget in my brain that goes like, we just haven't seen yet. Is there some candy combination that we just haven't seen? But I don't know. And even right now, my star's getting killed by an egg, dude. That's how shitty my days are. How's your Saturday?
A newly evolved unicorn right here. Ooh, good miss though. Good miss.
Okay.
Corn-fed can still take it.
Competitive here. We got a chance. Lost the RPS, so that doesn't help.
He's just got higher stats. He's just got higher stats in general. Ooh, sprinted to stumble, but the knockdown! I told you Corn-fed could get it! Let's go! 160 to 118, just stayed down, Sunfish Thunder. No, recovery doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Corn-fed got this first round, and that's pretty big. That doesn't usually happen on this stream.
Dude, that's big. Okay, so I was just thinking, you know, sometimes it's like, man, this is going to be an unlucky day. Other times it's like, you know, maybe we just got our bad luck out a little bit early, and now we're in good shape. And, yeah, that feels good. We got Help Desk Heisenberg versus Poor Eleanor.
Oh, Poor Eleanor.
Have we seen Help Desk Heisenberg before?
No, not Help Desk Heisenberg. We've seen Help Desk something else, but we have definitely seen Poor Eleanor. I remember because we put that on the name list.
I want to put Help Desk Heisenberg on the name list. I'm kind of digging on it, dude.
It's done.
I like this. I think around Christmas, for some reason, like, you know, we've got this big release schedule coming out. We got Rainbow Rumble coming out later this year. I think a nice, casual, easy campaign we can do is maybe it'll be a community thing where they vote. We'll set up a bracket. We'll distill down to the top 32 or 16 names that we've come up with, and then do like a best name bracket around Christmas. And there you go, dude. Help Desk Heisenberg right there, buddy. He's a fucking killer,
Help Desk Heisenberg with the big name and the big knockdown. He is cooking something, Jesse.
Gatorade me, bitch.
All right. Walter White gonna be advancing in the brackets here. Deft Huckleberry, we gave this unicorn away last stream, or the other stream, the one before the last one, because the last one got cut short. Dark Carolina.
Who won Deft Huckleberry? I can't even remember. I forget now. But that's exciting. Okay, let's see how he does. Hit me with some stats, dude. What do we got here?
Oh yeah, you're right. I was so focused on the names. My bad, Arena. Incredibly high int. Oh, knockdown! That int potion really doing work there. Dark Carolina with almost 1,000 int knocks out Deft Huckleberry. Ooh. Time travel. I think TT won Huckleberry. Unfortunate.
I think he cursed him right there.
Yikes. And Aeolus won over him.
I shouldn't laugh because I feel like Time Travel and I just suffered the exact same feeling of like, all right, come on, buddy, you can do it. It's like, oh, round one knockout. Really? That's what we're going to do today?
Yep. Oh, no. Glossy Temperance and Big Addy. The Truth has Glossy Temperance.
I'm digging on this Om Nom.
Yeah,
I'm starting to like this cheesy mouth part as well. It's really growing on me. I used to think it was kind of stupid, and now when I see it, I'm like, oh my god!
Knockdowns after knockdown after knockdown. That's the third one in the row, I think. Big Addy out!
Last night. Was he like, I'm going to teach you guys a lesson for complaining about jousting. It's just going to be knockouts all day. What is it?
All day, every day. Oh, man. That's actually pretty insane how many knockdowns have been happening. just in this one tournament alone. In this one round alone, we haven't even gone to the quarterfinals. Oh, and here's somebody who's returning onto the stream. Graham Cracker Peanut Butter.
That's my boy. Graham
Versus
Cracker
Lady
Peanut Butter.
Caboose. Whoa, 1,000 int and 1,000 power on Lady Caboose.
Holy
That's pretty
Toledo.
insane.
Dude. Okay.
Jesus.
Well, I'm rooting for Graham Cracker now purely on the underdog merits. Like, Lady Caboose is a killer, dude. And absolutely, and like, how many mythic parts are we looking at here? It's at least a double. It might have hooves and a tail. Oh yeah, there's the tail.
True.
It's a triple.
We haven't been looking at hooves a lot. That's a triple. Boom! Knocked down by Graham Cracker Peanut Butter though. Let's go, Graham Cracker Peanut Butter from the very first weekly jousting stream where we, when we took note of the names. He is making it work here. Actually, yeah, that was the very first weekly jousting stream where we saw him first. Yeah, that's our boy.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Very first week. So we've come full circle now. We're seeing these like anniversary unicorns. Dude, this is awesome. We should have started doing this weekly stream earlier because the great thing here is that we really are starting to build up these celebrity corns. Like, I can see myself 6 months from now being like, oh yeah, that Graham Cracker Peanut Butter. And once we start seeing gems and stuff in there, Tail will be like, dude, somebody souped the hell out of this unicorn. Like,
hell yes.
I know some people were worried when we shared the spec. They were like, yo, tier 6 gems are too strong. Like, it's going to make unicorns really stupid. But what some people, I think, didn't understand is that tier 6 gems are going to be expensive to craft and relatively rare to have the recipes to do it. So it's not like everyone's just going to have all their unicorns tricked out with tier 6 gems. They're like the grail of the gems. So you're going to have to work hard to get those. So there's going to be a lot of moments where people will like want to trick their unicorns out with lower tier gems as they work their way up. So it'll be kind of interesting to see that meta evolve, and it will definitely tell a story for some of these celebrity corns, right?
Yeah, that's true. Definitely something to look out for when that comes out. Then Bosco, he is just going to slowly but surely will down Roly Poly Sally here.
Roly Poly Sally. Wow.
That's a pretty
that's a cool corn. Yeah. You see, well, he had like the matching. I like the little bracelets on his feet. It's a good aesthetic.
Whoopsie Carol and jalapeno clam. Okay, I like Whoopsie Carol. Whoopsie Carol.
Whoopsie Carol. That's another good one. Yeah, I'd throw that one on there. So Thug Community, basically, gems are sticky. They stay on unicorns. It works kind of like jewels in World of Warcraft. Once you put it in, it's soulbound and stuck on that unicorn. You can't take it off. But if you want to replace it, you can put a new one on there and it will override the slot and burn the old gem. So you could say, all right, I'm just going to put all tier 1 gems on because I have a whole bunch and it's no big deal. And then once you get a couple tier 3s, you could start replacing those tier 1s and upgrade your unicorn. So, yeah, you can really work your way up and say, all right, I can't afford any tier 5s and tier 6 right now, but nothing stops you from placeholders in there and then upgrading later. So I think it'll be a nice system that has that like built-in deflationary nature. You have these kind of one-way decisions to make, but you can still upgrade all the way and nothing prevents you from getting to a full, eight tier 6 gems if you really wanted to go ham on your favorite unicorn.
Jalapeno Clem just barely edged that out. Well done to him. Whoopsie Carol does not.
Damn, that was close.
Incredibly. I mean, Jalapeno Clem, he missed the first one, but a couple lucky.
I'm glad you said it out loud because I read that name as Jalapeno Clam. And I was like, that's a cool name right there.
Oh no! Cornfed versus the help desk Walter White.
We're in big trouble here.
Oh no.
Let's go Cornfed, but Heisenberg is about to show us what it's all about. And
he is the danger.
Corn, not crystals.
He is the danger. Cornfed, watch out. I mean, he does have the star advantage.
Like
he is.
Cornfed's going to have an arc like Nico here.
Ooh.
Real good. Like, he's going to be able to seal the deal, and then it's going to swing real hard in favor of Heisenberg here. Strong first round. A 71 stagger, dude. Brutality.
Yeah, and he's got another sprint line right up to Cornfed. Oh, glance. The glance isn't even doing that much. Come on,
Dude,
corn
we're
fed.
now in like knockdown territory. All right,
You
we
gotta.
need a corn fed knockdown, or I think we're boned.
It's happened in the first round. It's happened in the first
Come on,
round. You
buddy.
gotta stumble into the spring.
Come on, buddy.
Stagger glance is not gonna do it though. Oh no.
Not even close, dude. I hate to say it, but
Corn-fed.
old corn fed just got outclassed there. Well fought, help desk Heisenberg. Now I'm cheering for you to go all the way.
The help desk Walter White. He's cooking, ladies and gents. Let him cook. Glossy Temperance versus Jalapeno Clem. This is the one that, yeah, that level 3, tier 3 int potion is pretty good there. The int meta has been just prevalent.
The int potions, especially after Nebbiolo commented on the current situation with int, those potions are doing quite well right now. So, yeah, anytime you see somebody with a tier 3 int potion lose, you should definitely have that feeling in the middle of your stomach like, oh, fuck, mate.
Right, tier 3 int potion down the drain. But I think Glossy Temperance
actually been looking good. Dude, I feel like...
Oh, knocked down! Yeah!
Wait,
that
look
is...
at his stats. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
894, 895.
2,400. That's like almost a 3k corn there? Yeah.
Wow.
That's almost a 3k stat Omnom. Jesus, Glossy Temperance.
We might need to tag this unicorn, be like, hey James, do an investigation on this thing. This
Who
corn.
owns that thing?
Not sure. In chat, anybody know? You know what's funny? Nebbiolo was when he bred the highest stat unicorn, the one that we were watching last week. I linked him to James right after it got bred, and James just woke up the next day and responded first thing, "These are the kind of unicorns that haunt my nightmares." In terms of balance, like you have this one outlier unicorn that you always want the system to like reward people that push the limit to the top, but then you don't want this one unicorn to just win every time. So it's just, you want it to kind of creep up. We had this moment where, hey, the highest unicorn's like 2150, and then let's just go with a plus 250, and this one's like almost 2400. Just made me laugh though. This is the unicorn of my nightmares.
Whoa, they're Carolina. Corkscrew Sam, I think you're gonna stay down, bud. Because Dark Carolina, that's Aeolus's unicorn, gets that big knockdown. Moves on to the semis. Jesus, a lot of knockdowns today. I don't think there's been any tweaks to the knockdown formula, but it's just been...
No, I guarantee there's been no tweaks because people are asking us to tweak intelligence, and if we tweaked anything, it would have been that. But we don't do little ninja tweaks because it's like stuff requires some testing, and usually there's like doing solo tuning updates is pretty inefficient because it requires several moving pieces to push even relatively small updates. So that's why we do batch stuff on Thursdays. We batch it together, and it just ends up saving resources overall. So no, like unless it's like bug fixing, like triage emergency level.
Oh no!
Seriously, like
graham cracker peanut butter. Insane. He recovers. He recovers.
Okay. Now this score spread. There's like a small chance he could bring it back. It's going to be really, really hard.
Double miss, he'll eat a stagger glance or a stagger.
I think stagger miss here, and I could see it.
Stagger's not going to do it though.
Now we're into knockdown miss.
It's got to be knockdown miss here. Let's go, Graham Cracker. You can do it, buddy. Denim Bosco is just a little bit too powerful. I mean, for an Omnom and pretty much a celebrity core and Graham Cracker peanut butter, still staying in gold, pretty good for an Omnom. Yeah. I know a lot of people have been clamoring over in the Discord about tweaking the jousting formula, and there you guys goes. You already just kind of explained why it's not that simple, why it's not that easy to
Well, we have a lot of stuff going on too. I mean, the real explanation is that everything takes longer than we thought it would, and we're in this crunch where we really want to get Twilight Tactics and Tribes out because they really do complete the game loop, and I think Tribes starts to integrate team RPG in match 3 in a way that like every time we go through the plan and the roadmap and the loop, you know, we double check a lot. Are we on the right path here? They just feel like the key features that really make this thing go to the next level. And not to say that we want to abandon jousting, it's just there's only so many hours in the day, and we don't want to delay these other features and push them into next year for jousting reworks again. So we're working on it. There it is, glossary temperance. But you know, it's not for nothing. There's a lot of a lot in the pipeline here. Anyway,
there's a lot of stuff that is gonna happen either soon or in the very
and I know it's really hard because we're like right on the cusp of Tribes and Twilight Tactics coming out, so it's really hard to see from the community's perspective. They're like, all we have is jousting, so like that's the priority. It's at this specific moment, yes, but we're so close to having all this other stuff, and then we can really make sure that like we're getting the best bang for our buck with jousting fixes. So I digress. Keep an eye out next week. We're going to set up a specific time and do a session where we're going to like really engage and go deep on jousting related stuff. I think it's going to be me, James, and Jeff. So look out for that next week. Probably be like Wednesday or Thursday.
That's going to be a monster thread, guys. Be there for that. Oh my God! Help desk Heisenberg. How many times are you going to knock down in this one tournament?
All right, baby. We got Heisenberg going to the finals, son. Let's do it up.
He is the danger.
Let's go. Heisenberg.
He's cooking up a big fat W here. No drugs needed.
He's got a fat batch coming. All right, are we in the finals now? Yes, we are. Golden Gauntlet, first one of the day. Glossy Temperance.
Okay, so Glossy Temperance, I did the math. Yeah. He has over 3,000 stats right now. He's 3,094 at the moment.
Okay, so it would definitely be an upset if old Heisenberg takes the dubs here.
And what are you guys talking? Wait, hang on. Omnom versus Heart in the finals. Where are the stars? It's not star meta, guys. Look at this.
Seriously, these Omnoms have ended up being absolute monsters. These like quad mythic Omnoms with all these fiery shrimp they're disgusting. This is tight though. Any unicorn could take this. That's the great thing about the jousting algo is like this is not a free win for Glossy Temperance.
Yeah.
Even though his owner feels like it should be. Old Heisenberg here has a chance.
Ooh, Heisenberg fighting back, 98 to 98. It all comes down to the very last joust, the very last round here. Final round, ladies and gents.
This might be the only time I've been cheering for a double miss. Let's go. Take us into the lightning round.
Double glance, but it's still Glossy Temperance with a higher power. Who takes that by 5 points? 5 points.
That was tight, dude.
That was pretty huge. No knockdowns there. I was hoping for a knockdown from Help Desk Heisenberg just to keep it going. But I think he got like 3 knockdowns in one tournament, so yeah, that's pretty big.
That was absolutely bananas. So I vote let's do a giveaway and then let's check out this bronze brawl. We're still ramping up on viewers, and honestly, this is the second time now our experiment for the new time slot really not working so well. Later in the day actually seemed to be a little bit more forgiving for folks, and I don't know. I think we actually altered it for folks in Asia. So, Bud, you're over there in Asia. Where's your crew, dude? Where is everybody?
I don't know. Where is everybody? I mean, they're probably asleep.
Out partying Saturday night?
Nah, in the Philippines, dude, people here sleep pretty early usually.
Okay.
That's just the way like the culture has been. You know what I'm saying? But man, this chat box was working just a little bit ago. Hopefully we can get it to...
All right, well, tinker around. Either way, let's go. Well, since we have a lower amount right now, let's do 2 mythic loot boxes.
All right.
First 2 people to type Heisenberg, spelled correctly, going to win a mythic loot box. So instead of Shadowcorn loot boxes, we're going big today. We're going to reward the folks that did manage to tune in.
Ah, there you go. It's working now.
There we go.
Aeolus.
Beautiful.
The truth.
You might have it on that setting where it doesn't persist, where it clears it out instead of keeping it the memory sticky. I think there's a checkbox hiding somewhere. I forget exactly where that setting is, but Yeah, there's like a fade out. Cool. Congratulations, Eolus and the Truth. Thank you for joining us and engaging in the weekly jousting. We appreciate you.
Thank you,
on your
thank you,
mythic
thank
loot
you.
box.
Big,
Enjoy.
big
The Truth is
congrats.
like, oh shit, finally watching this stream has paid off for me. Finally, I get a kickback from all those lost jousting tickets.
Hell yeah. Oh, I think I just
Cool.
refreshed it, but it should be good now.
good.
I think, yeah. But
All good.
thanks for
Sweet.
playing, guys. I know it's a little we're a little bit few. We're a little
I like how
in
much
terms
bigger I
of-
am than you in that screen as well. Look how much my head is like twice the size of yours. I don't know if that was intentional. If you're trying to make me look smarter, look like an alien here.
Yeah, you got a big brain, dude. What are you talking about? You got
I
big
can't-
brain.
Way to compliment the boss. Hey, dude, your brain was so big that I wanted your head to be twice the size of mine on camera. That's the movie magic.
We're going like to scale right now of intelligence. Of course, you gotta hire in Corn. You gotta hire in, yourself.
Oh, right. Good save. Good save.
Yeah, of course. we gotta
cool.
relate it to here. We
All
let's
right,
load up
let's
the
hop
bronze
in.
now.
Yeah, let's hop into this bronze. We'll trickle through and see if our unicorns do pretty well, and then I'm going to join up this golden gauntlet here. And wait, oh my gosh. Am I out of golden gauntlet corns, dude? I think I might be. I think Zyori might be a silver warrior again.
Oh no. Is your unicorn in
Name
here?
everything and take a look.
your guy
Yes, I'm
gonna-
Pajama Keith.
Ah, Pajama Keith. Yeah, you're right. He's not doing too well either. But let's see.
Oh, no, okay. Cornfed's still up there. My bad. I just needed to claim him.
Yep.
I used all my int potions. Hello, RMP.
All right. So Sweet Cream Sonya versus my Glittering DD. I mean, stats-wise, I blow him out of the water, right? Right? No way I get round one exited right here.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I don't have any explanation for your jousting experience because I feel like it's way worse than expected value should have us believe. Like, not that your unicorns are amazing, but you're getting into the trenches of the bronze bracket, and it seems like you're still struggling real hard.
I have been. I've been basically maintaining 800, 900 elo in bronze, and I just can't get out. I just can't get out for some reason. But maybe this is the ticket for Glittering DD. Take out Sweet Cream Sonya right now. He gets a sprint, and we are going to get a glance stagger. We at least win one round. We win one round.
Okay.
That's more rounds than I've won today.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Finally.
We're almost back to 1,000. Just FYI, everyone, I did just queue up for the next gold. I think we're 8 out of 16. So if you want to hop into the gold that is queuing right now,
Yeah.
battle against Cornfed Hazard. I feel like I need to do like a unicorn swap. Start trading around unicorns, like so I'm not just playing a star every week. Like, all right, I'll trade you my Cornfed Hazard for a comparable. Anyone
Omnom.
got any omnoms for trade?
I feel like the Omnom
I-
meta could be approaching us soon.
I want to become an Omnom guy. I tried. I started breeding Omnoms. They were all terrible. You're going to see
Whoa!
Pajama Keith in a moment. Thundering Willow comes out hard.
Willow with the thunder. Stew Pot Egg Layer. I just saw that name right now. I just noticed it. Stew Pot Egg Layer.
All right, I'm in on
That's
that
hilarious.
name. I like it. We can throw it on the
We'll put it
list.
in. Let's just throw it on.
Two-pot egg layer. Got a double Omnom for trade.
Plump Nell and Lodgepole Meadow. Pretty alright. Pretty alright.
Plump no lodgepole metal. What the hell's a lodgepole?
I have no clue.
Is that literally like the pole that holds up the lodge, like a center beam? What is the definition of a lodge? A pole used in the construction of a lodge.
Ah, it literally is that. Okay. Cloud versus
Apparently,
Star.
it was a term by the Plains Indians of North America. Lodgepole.
Ah, the more you know.
Sounds reasonable. I can't challenge it.
Lodgepole in the middle of a meadow. And double miss.
No. There's your
Okay.
there's your standard tumbleweed right there.
Tumbleweed, crickets. Nothing to hear. But they go at it again. And this time, the knockdown! Lodgepole. I thought he would have lost there. I thought it was just going to be a glance for a stagger, but no, the big knockdown. We come from behind victory here.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Ends it on the spot.
Well done.
I like the style, dude. Definitely a David Bowie style corn.
I love that actually. The David Bowie eye makeup on Star Unicorns is just it's so good. Wagon Wheel Neil. Okay, I like that one just because of the rhyming.
That one, it's got a cadence to it. Hell yeah.
Wagon Wheel
Neil. I feel like if I ever meet somebody named Neil in real life, I'm gonna remember that and be like, "Yo, Wagon Wheel Neil,
what's up?"
Hell yeah. That's a unicorn right there. This is why we got to tread through the bronze bracket every so often. Unfortunately, he's a bit of a chump and just got his bell rung here by Midnight Parsnip.
Yeah. What is up with knockouts today?
This is crazy. This is by far the highest percentage of knockouts we've ever seen. So tab back instead of next match and go to. I want to watch Pajama Keith directly.
Right.
I'm very curious here. He might have been coming up next.
It was a couple matches. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how far they go. Pajama Keith versus Skyward Hans.
Skyward Hans. All right, so we got a rainbow corn here, and
the German pilot Skyward Hans.
This is like kind of even stats-wise. I think I would favor my stats spread outside of the ink disadvantage, but we'll see. Hans is a little tankier. But I got the RPS here.
Stats in total. And you got the glance off.
Hell yeah. Way to go, Keith. I just like that Keith has egg on his head. He's so cute. I bred this unicorn, dude. This is my cutting edge lineage for Omnom unicorns, dude. That's how sad my breeding operation is.
Understandable. Understandable.
Pajama Keith is my flagship.
I get you.
I bought those triple mythics, but yeah, this is where I started. Failed experiment.
Ooh,
and
he fails to win. He fails to win as well.
Problem, dude.
Unlucky.
There's something with these Omnoms where Omnoms aren't just good by default. You gotta have the right spread, and you
gotta have 3,000 stats, dude. You gotta have 3,094 stats. Jesus.
Continually lets me down, dude.
Alright, Empath Jenny versus my Glittering DD. Okay, he's got high power. A lot better stats than me. Got a slight int advantage, but, that's alright. We can still make it. Again, I love the eye makeup here for Glittering DD.
I think if DD wins, this will be a nice upset here. So let's go. LFG DD.
Not looking too good from the first round, but we ball. We ball.
Yeah. Part of her problem is her survival, her tank is so low. Okay. That's something. But even another one of those is not going to be enough for a win.
Unless it's a miss. Unless it's a miss on Empath Jenny. He does stumble. Oh! Oh! Yo! That is barely cutting it! Let's go, Glittering DD. You are barely into the thousands by 6 points. Alright. I'm hype. Hey. Semi-finals here versus Midnight Pars. Oh, it's over. It's Jover.
Go, DD. Midnight Parsnip, dude.
We have the stat advantage. He's got the RPS.
Parsnip's a fucking chump.
He just got lucky. He just got lucky with that knockdown earlier, right? Yeah. And I don't know how he got to the semifinals, but let's go. Maybe
Parsnip
I can
has is the RPS. That's it. Guy's an RPS warrior. This guy went to the grand finals in the rock paper scissors grand championship and thinks he's got skills.
He's got skills.
Okay.
He's got skills.
And he's got
He thinks he's got skills. He's got skills. He's got skills, guys.
No, this is nuts. I mean, maybe there's breakpoints that are hard to tell at these lower stat levels, but
What is expected value? What is expected value? It's all underdogs today.
Dude. My silver leaguer accidentally fought their way up to gold, and now they're getting absolutely rinsed.
Okay, stumble into it. Okay, big stagger. We got it. We got it. DD in the finals. This is no. Okay, I think this is my second time in the entire time I've been jousting. Wait, I've hit next. Let's go to the finals. Oh, Skyward Hans.
Let's watch the other semis.
Okay, fine. Let's go, because Skyward Hans versus Functional Roxy.
I gotta see the full arc here. This is hype.
Right.
It's rare that we make it to the finals, let alone you make it to the finals, dude. I feel like this is your big day. You're running the stream. The unicorn gods are looking on you, and they're like, hey, we need this guy to not look like a total chump in front of his new friends. And here we go.
I've been looking like a chump for every single streams that we've been doing, man. I've been getting bodied in bronze. I've been getting sent out of silver. Today is my day, guys. Today is it. Skyward Hans versus Functional Roxy. This guy gets a knockdown. Now I'm kind of scared. This is who we're facing in the final. Uh-oh.
The spread is pretty tight. Okay, all right. Big recovery.
Right.
You know, round one.
Big.
I didn't see that coming.
Functional Roxy being pretty functional here. Gets a stagger into the glance. Will need to get the knockdown. DD is a clutcher. I agree. DD is a clutcher, man. Maybe I should make DD my profile pick instead of Crazy Molly, because Crazy Molly has been not
Crazy Molly is
well.
a disappointer. Crazy Molly was
Yeah.
a trap, dude. She was like some kind of scam sitting on the marketplace that had some lucky run.
Shikam gave her to me, and then I still feel ripped off.
I got his unicorn for free, and I feel baited.
Yep. But let's go. This is pretty close. This final should be pretty close. The stats are, you know, look at that stat spread. That's kind of close.
This is actually really
better
close.
overall stats. He's got higher int.
I would kind of favor DD here if I were wagering.
I got the RPS.
I like it. I like it. Let's see. Skyward Hans. Is this Time Traveler? Is this one of the prized rainbows, or is this a random rainbow?
I don't know. Oh, glance. We got the better glance. Let's go, DD. Let's go, DD. It's not Time Traveler.
Yeah.
It's just a random.
You've definitely got the better damage, so that spread
Yes, we
makes
do.
perfect sense. You know, he needs to best you here to have a chance, and Stumble.
He's a knocker, though. Oh, God. Yeah. The Stumble not doing me any favors.
This is the DD classic, though, dude. This is what she's been
DD.
doing to us all day. You're like, oh, it's not looking good, and then she comes through with some clutch.
Clutch it out, baby! Let's go! No clutch. No clutch available. Skyward Hans. He took P4 an airplane ride.
Well fought, Hans. Look at him. Yeah, he knows, too. Look at that victory dance. Jesus, what a spread. I like.
He just T-posed on me, man.
Dude, I love rainbow unicorns. I want those pink hooves.
Oh,
I want to be breeding for.
Can
we make a Sayori one-of-one unicorn that's just all pink. Like, I want the Barbie unicorn, dude.
Hey, you know what?
What do I have to do? Can my
get the Barbie
bonus
corn?
be just a one-of-one Barbie corn? That's all. That's all I want.
That would be sick. That would be sick. All right. So, did you get in the golden already in this one?
Yes.
Hold up though. Let me hear everybody in chat. We are gonna do a giveaway. 10 Shadow Corn loot boxes for DD. Just put DD in the chat. 10 people We're gonna do it right now because we got to the finals. That's the second time I've ever been in the finals. I've counted. I have counted, Zayori.
Dude, this one's intense though. Nobody knows how to spell Didi. We got a lot of mistypes here.
Oh no. Okay.
Up for the
Master Tertilia is the one who got it. Didi from Dexter's Lab. How do you spell that? All right, Master Tertilia. Goliath found it. Forza. The Truth. That's 4. Ethereal. That's 5. Time Traveler. That's 6. Aeolus. That's 7. The Truth. The second time. That's 8. Zayori D_D. All right, then we got 8 people so far. All right.
That was pretty funny. All right, well, we'll let it hang if anyone else pops in. I really did, dude. I intentionally threw out the bait, and it worked like a charm.
Oh
the
my
truth
God.
got taken.
That's hilarious. You just
something.
baited the chat. Amazing. All right, let me find Corn-Fed Hazard.
Yeah, let's just double check we're in the right one here. Another
not
gold
the one.
could have started since. So yeah, maybe go back one more.
So that was the gold versus this one before.
Yeah, it looks like they're filling up pretty quick.
Is it? There he is.
Yep, here's the one.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, let's watch for this one. We've got some decent class variety here, at least from just the quick overview.
Rockstar Atticus and Fierce Kennedy.
Wow, 2 pretty solid names here. Good looking rainbow corn.
That one is very Bowie.
Fierce Kennedy, and he's got the triple or tier 3 int potion. Again, that's your indicator. You know when someone's going real try hard.
They're going hard. And yet, Rockstar Atticus is higher int, just naturally, 802. Sprint into Stumble, and the glance into Miss.
That's a 50 RBW potion right there, bud.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sheesh. I was thinking about that RBW cost. That's like, you gotta win a joust, basically, to make your money back on that. Just in terms of RBW.
But you know what that means? Like, it's all about the funnel of the economy, right?
Exactly.
Because
keeping the economy alive.
Craft these potions and get them out there. And it's kind of like selling those star bags. You know?
Oh, that was very close between these two unicorns. And actually, Rockstar Atticus takes it. Who was saying that we had a star meta? That's TT, Time Traveler. Of course, if there's a rainbow in the Golden Gauntlet, of course it's got to be Time Traveler.
Now, I will say, as much as I joke about candies, remember the last time I saw a moon unicorn ever. I don't own one. Or maybe I own one. He doesn't do much though. Like, that might be the rarest class now in Jousting, because at least we saw a candy win a tournament years ago or something. I mean, it's like we at least have seen it happen once. Okay, big knockdown. Big knockdown from the Dipper.
0G Dipper. I mean, that is where the Big Dipper is. It's in the in 0G in space. Crazy Eyes Blixen is gonna join it in space, because dang, Cloud wins versus Star. I wonder who's saying Star meta right now, guys, because the last Golden Gauntlet we saw, Omnom versus Hard Final.
You know what they say: men and women lie. How it's supposed to go, but stats don't lie. And there's still a lot of stars that are dominant, but dude, this stream has just been weird in general. We've been seeing like crazy knockdown per capita. We've been seeing stars get slapped around. I don't know what to make of it. This is just a fluke of a day. What's that stupid Mercury in retrograde? Yeah, it was one of those.
It's now Mercury's in retrograde or something, guys. What other astrology face do you know? Minty Esmeralda, Sovereign Toby.
This is a hero of a unicorn here, dude. He's got over 2,000 stats just in power and int combined.
Yeah, holy crap. That is 2,200 stats just in power and int. And then like 600. That's like 28,
this is like a
2,800.
2,800. Yeah, dude. This is a solid corn. I also kind of like the name, Minty Esmeralda. I like mint flavored tea. You know, one of my favorite things to do is go to a hipster tea joint and go 50-50 black breakfast and some kind of nice peppermint.
Oh, Minty's gonna win it.
Yeah, dude. Minty Esmeralda, LFG. Dude, Akura C just popped in with a late DD and might still be in the top 10.
Yeah, that's actually the 10th. That's Akura is the 10th.
I think you actually just won a loot box.
Yeah, just narrowly
Dude,
got it in.
Watching like on a delay right now. They were in the kitchen on wireless headphones, like chopping onions. They've been crying, and now they just ran back to the computer.
DD. Congrats. Alright, so everybody who got that and everybody who wins, you know, a giveaway, just DM the Crypto Unicorns Twitch and we'll contact you. Okay, I clicked on the stats late, but Droopy Una. Okay, so Cream Puff Vern is I think that's a legendary corn here. If I'm not mistaken.
We know Cream Puff Vern. This unicorn is absolutely insane. Very high ranked. We have seen her, I think, actually win Gold Gauntlet. And like with that recovery, this could easily go back the other way. And there it is.
Yeah, he can.
We're into round 3.
If anybody can recover from a knockdown and then take the W, it's Cream Puff Vern. Still, let's go Droopy Yona. Yet another. Get something else. Oh, stumble into sprint is not good, but yeah. If there's anybody who can suffer a knockdown and then make it back in the next 2 rounds, it is Cream Puff Vern, that legendary unicorn.
Just look at this unicorn and soak it in. This is the unicorn of your freaking nightmares right here.
Yep.
Cream Puff Vern. Going back to the 2K club soon. What a killer.
I'm sorry, Aeolus, but Cream Puff Vern is just a beast, a monster. Bud. Okay, I like this one. Split Pea Stud. I like that name.
Split Pea Stud.
You think
like that as well.
You think it's good enough to put into the list?
Stud. I like it up there with, what was it, No Neck Neil or whatever?
Wagon Wheel Neil.
Wagon Wheel Neil. That was it. And Death Gomer.
Ooh, Death Gomer will get the knockdown. Big KD. Another recovery, though. Twice in a row.
These unicorns are both super high stats, dude. This is bananas. This thing's like...
That's huge.
Death Gomer's a solid 2,400, and Split Pea Stud is even higher.
Let's go Split Pea, because... will we get another recovery comeback story?
I don't know, dude. This is looking possible, though.
Jeez, because that would be insane if we actually got it. We do get it! What the heck? That's the second time in a row, guys, that a unicorn got knocked down in the first round, recovered, and then went on to win from a double miss.
This is a dangerous stream, dude. This is dangerous. You know, I've been knee deep in reading like rework and this, you know, technical specs on design changes for Jousting, and I'm looking at this like one of the key theses that I've had is that like recovery is fundamentally underpowered, and that's part of the problem with the tank class. And that back-to-back like massive recoveries,
huge recoveries, but that is not the norm here. Our streams are doing something else.
Well, now I'm getting nervous for Corn-Fed Hazard here. Be he cursed like the rest of the stars.
Medium Salt
against the sprint.
Okay, Corn-Fed. Doesn't matter if you stumble against his sprint because you got the higher int, you got the big brain.
Yeah, we got the tier 2 potion and the RPS, dude. Medium Sol got nothing. Medium Sol's a chump.
Medium Sol gets a stagger. And he's got 1336 power.
A 79 stagger?
Jesus.
Come on, please fall over, Sol. Don't hit. Ah.
He hits. Round 1 exit here for Corn-Fed Hazard. Unlucky. Medium Sol just got large here. Yikes. Alright, Thieving Tom. I think this is the top 1 Elo unicorn right now.
One Elo. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I believe this is a
the
top
highest
corn.
stats. And look, dude, now this guy's using a tier 3 endurance potion. Now,
Interesting.
That's fascinating.
Interesting. He doesn't win the RPS though.
Well, this is interesting. So this is a really high intelligence unicorn, right? And that should be very strong right now. And you get a lot of value out of these high-level int potions. I'm really curious why he's going endurance. I guess maybe he's found out that, like, hey, I already hit hard enough. The problem is that when I go up against these really high-powered clouds, occasionally they just hit me a little too hard, and that bump of endurance is where it's at. It could also be kind of a value thing. I think the endurance potions are cheaper. And, like, how close this is right now, honestly, endurance differential might be what's giving him the lead.
It could be.
This is 2 layers to the Jousting meta right now.
He gets the knockdown though. Thieving Tom. He's protecting his spot at the top. He knocks out Rusty Cowpoke right there. Cowpoke right there.
Time Traveler says this
Jesus.
corn is known as the bugged corn. Jesus. All right. So Thieving Tom. What a perfect name.
He's just
your Elo.
Yeah. He's stealing your Elo.
So Goliath, it's how it works already. I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding what you wrote, but basically the different elements contribute to these different buckets of, like, you know, hit or damage or amplifiers or whatever, or resistance, and then it's paired relatively against the opponents. So as an example, what the calculation for your percentage to hit 100% of the time is based partially on the differential between your intelligence and the enemy's endurance. So the algorithm is inherently, like, relative to the differential. There aren't, like, these defined hit this threshold and then this is guaranteed. It's designed to try to scale with, you know, a 5K unicorn versus a 5K unicorn, and it all still be relative to each other.
Whoa, authentic
another
rustler. Big knockdown onto Chill Fry. And this is a pretty beastly rainbow, but it's not Time Travelers somehow. Interesting.
Is Time Traveler becoming like an inspiration to rainbow breeders around the world? There was a moment where anytime we saw a rainbow, it was Time Traveler, and today I feel like he's only been a third of the rainbows that we've seen. It's been very very low.
Spoopy Stud versus Rockstar Atticus. No stars to be seen. Just an Omnom and a rainbow. Now this one is Time Travelers, right? Yeah.
Rockstar Atticus. Looks like, and I think his tend to be higher stats. And this one's pretty high in. Dude, this rainbow should be a monster. We've seen Split Key Stud, and he's also pretty darn good.
I mean, should be and is are two different statements. Rockstar misses the first, but there's 2 more jousts to go. We got a sprint. It's nothing. Ooh, more power on Spoopy Stud too.
Pretty tight here. Let's go, Rockstar Atticus.
Time Traveler with a stagger, but it's not enough. Just barely. Splitby Stud consistently glancing. 32, 32, 32.
He's just too damn fast.
He's too fast. He's so fast that when he turns off the lights in his bedroom at night, he gets in bed. He's in bed before the lights turn off.
Dude, I want to see Minty Esmeralda go up against the quote-unquote bugged corn. I want to see if Minty can take her down. That's I don't know if the bracket lines up, but that's my dream finals here.
You know, I think Minty Esmeralda is also in like the top 5. I think in the graphic I saw earlier in the leaderboards, Minty was top 3. Might have changed since I saw it. Top 2 now.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So you're right. So there's like that upper echelon of I'm sure the top 5, top 10 moves around a fair amount because it's so fluky with tournaments. You know, if you get knocked out round 1 versus winning your MMR or your ELO rather, kind of kind of spiked if you make the run, so to speak.
Yeah, and I mean, Minty is doing the work.
Yeah, this
She's
is a tough
showing
one
why.
for Zero G Dipper. If he wins this, I will just be astonished. Like, he's just
stumble.
outclassed in pretty much every regard.
Yeah. That huge power is also, like, not helping him at all. 1241 power here for Minty.
Hey, look at Minty, too. Her victory dance was like, I'm just going to sit down. Just
That's it.
I was
Sit
like,
on him.
yeah, dude. That takes me back to my Halo days. You know, the old plot on
Yes.
the body after they're dead. It's totally.
Oh man, Halo. Those were the good days. Those were the good gaming days.
You know, I hate this. As much as we've tried to like turn a leaf in the gamer culture and be less toxic to one another, and some of my best gamer memories were during those most toxic days. Every time you killed somebody, you squatted your butt on that thing. That was just the meta.
Whoa!
No!
Double knockdown! That hasn't happened in a while, but who's gonna get up? Cream Puffer? Okay, Authentic Rustler's up. Cream Puffer is out of there! Big recovery for Authentic Rustler! Let's go!
Gee,
Knocked out a
against
legendary
Cream Puff.
corn! Oh my god!
Rustler,
Oh my god!
baby. Root beer float, man.
That's a golf clap right there. All right, here it is, the bugged unicorn, Thieving Tom versus Medium Saul.
This is a tight golden gauntlet, dude. Look at this.
Very tight.
I mean, like, both these unicorns are monsters, but you know, this will be an interesting one because, you know, their speed, their endurance, a little bit comparable, inverted, you know, whatever. But this is like power versus int here. So we're gonna get to see the experiment live. I'll be able to hold his own, and that looks good. All right.
Stagger is doing 62, but the glance is 34. So if Thieving Tom misses, Saul could do a big thing here. See, his glances are doing exponentially more than Thieving Tom.
Well, it's not quite exponential, bud, but yes, they are
All right.
doing a little bit more.
All right, maybe exponential, not the right word, but
Doing marginally better.
tiny bit more.
It's actually the opposite of exponential.
Yeah. I forgot what the word
Sorry
actually
about
meant
that.
because you know how people use it
I
a
know.
lot these days.
But there we go, dude. We're going to see Thieving Tom press forward, so we're getting one step closer to our dream matchup
Minty
versus
versus
Minty
Authentic.
Esmeralda. I'm stoked for this one too, dude. Are we going to see the Rustler get another upset, or are we going to see Esmeralda blast him with some mint?
I'm rooting for Rustler here, not gonna lie, even though we want to see Minty versus Thieving right there in the finals. Please. Let's get it. Minty.
Okay, good start.
Minty gets a knockdown.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
start that you wanted. That is the start that any unicorn wants. Minty just dominating. She's speedrunning. She wants to get there to the finals to face off against Thieving Tom.
I mean, that's it, dude. That's
the story.
Let's go. Esmeralda. The second semifinals.
All right. Split B stud versus
This is
Thieving
another
Tom.
good one.
By all accounts, Thieving Tom has a very good chance here. Split B stud doesn't have that much int. He did use a tier 3 potion for it though.
Yeah, and I think this is one of those, you know, like where Split P Stud starts to shine is that speed differential. And I think the difference in the int is just going to be higher impact than the difference in the speed. But we'll see. Again, this is kind of an interesting square off. And all right, as expected,
All
you know,
right.
Tom's blow for blow hits a little bit harder.
Tier 3 endurance spot, I think, is a pretty big brain strat from Thieving Tom.
Yeah, seriously, is this like the light pack?
Oh! Split B stud! Oh, is he gonna get up?
Let's
Is
see
he
it.
gonna get up? He gets up! He's thieving.
we're
He's
still in
thieving. He's thieving.
Okay, this is actually hype, dude. This is actually hype.
This man's
Let's see
about
if
to
Tom
steal.
take it.
This man's about to steal. I think he
With
could.
these studs.
Oh! Is that enough? That's barely enough! Oh my god!
Gosh.
That is the third time in this stream that a unicorn has recovered from a knockdown and then won. What is up? Bug unicorn indeed. Okay, here we go, guys. The grand finals that you've all been waiting for. Thieving Tom versus Minty Esmeralda. Let us know who you're rooting for. Pull the stats
This
up
is the
for
battle
you.
of pride here. Tier 3 power versus Tier 3 endurance. The RPS is even. They both have the same amount of int. But, dude, Minty Esmeralda is just like the better Thieving Tom here on paper,
Yeah.
I think. This is going to be so fascinating. I think Minty should take it, but this is for all the marbles. This is for all the pride. Who is the best star unicorn? Esmeralda versus
Rank
Tom,
1 versus
LFG.
rank 2. The glance did more than his stagger. What the heck? Minty Esmeralda, that power potion. Hard countering the endurance potion right there. Oh.
Minty Esmeralda is actually the GOAT. This is about to be the highest elo. This thing is insane. Glance Stagger did the same amount of damage.
The power potion. The power potion. Still, it could be anybody's game. Top 1 versus top 2, ladies and gents. Who's gonna
It's all
take it?
percentage based, right? So he's
Yeah.
getting way more value out of his potion than Thieving
Oh,
Tom is.
no!
And there's the knockdown.
Thieving Tom steals it away! Once again, recovery at the last second, but it doesn't matter because Thieving Tom wins by 20 points. That is our #1 unicorn, ladies and gentlemen. The endurance potion strat. He's 2300 right now. Oh my god.
That's the Thieving Tom.
Ain't no way.
2300 elo. This is a good unicorn, dude. Honestly though, I think like let's watch Minty Esmeralda like over the course of a few more weeks. If she keeps doing runs, I still think that she like might be the best unicorn over time, like with more matches played. But that was insane. And that was also wild because, again, one of the things I've been pushing for is like recovery is fundamentally underpowered. I want recovery to give you some points. That was so close that if that recovery gave him plus 25, you know, if it was like 25% of the damage done by the knockdown, that would have been enough to win. So that just shows how like hair trigger it is. Wow. That was a hell of a storyline. That was by far the most exciting gold gauntlet we've watched all the way through, where I was like hooked on the storyline of these unicorns. These are actually celebrity corns now. That's so cool.
They are because they're top 1, top 2 right now, and like the consistency there from Thieving Tom. Is he bugged? I don't think so, because that would make sense. But
I mean, I don't think he's literally bugged, but I do think it's a funny meme that his name is
a good
Tom,
meme.
and his stat spread is like kind of perfect, even though he's not literally the highest stat corn. And we just saw him win like multiple rounds of like, Jesus, he shouldn't have really won that, but you came in the clutch. So I like it. It's a great meme of like the non-bugged, but he's so good, we call him the bugged unicorn. That's Thieving Tom, dude.
There he is. Thieving Tom's in the chat
let's do a unicorn loot box giveaway, dude. And then maybe get into one more tournament.
Yeah, Thieving Tom. Ladies and gents, Thieving Tom, your rank 1 unicorn. Put his name in the chat. I see DD.
Everyone's trying to figure out how to spell thieving right now. Is it I before E or E before I?
It's I before E. Oh, time travel. You got it wrong there, bud. Come on, man. Yeah, switch it.
This is high skill cap gaming right here.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he made it. 9. Ethereal, I think, is the last one who got it. Yeah, just remember, guys, spelling counts here. Spelling counts. So that's 10. Thieving Tom. We got a Thieving Tom right there. Thieving Tom from Ethereal. Missed the I. Unfortunate.
All right. Let's see. So I think a gold just started. I want to see who's in it, and then maybe we can just hop in there. I'm okay that I missed it if we got celebrity. Now I'm so hyped up on these celebrity corns. I'm like,
hold up. I just want to see how far DD goes, because I got a sneak peek of the rewards. It's just real quick. Let's see if DD can bring us home this time. One Horn Jane, as opposed to 2-horn Jane because, you know, unicorns, they tend to have 1 horn. Usually. They usually have 1 horn.
Yeah. It's like one-eyed Cyclops.
Yeah.
As opposed to...
The 2-eyed Cyclops, yeah.
Yes, Mike. Hey, I'm 2-eyed Zyori. Oh, hey, man.
Ah.
Nice to meet you. Bob.
I'm 2-thumb dashing. I got 2 thumbs.
There you go. Dee Dee's looking good here, dude. I think
I
Dee Dee's
know.
got a strong chance. There we go.
Pretty decent chance. Pretty decent chance. 1-horn Jane, to be fair, does not have the most ideal stat spread. A lot on speed, sure, but power is a little bit lacking. For some reason, though, the int has not been helping 1-horn Jane. Glittering DD has been hitting quite a bit more. Will my unicorn actually make it to silver?
You going finals again, dude? Is that the jam?
Maybe.
Turn up the gold bracket. All right, another star matchup here. Lightning Joe. Uh-oh. Lightning Joe's looking a little strong. Lightning Joe's been hitting the gym, and you've just been working out your glamour muscles.
Yeah, he's been hitting the books too. Look at that end.
Yeah. This guy's like listening to podcasts while he's doing bench presses, dude.
He's on that Sigma
level.
grind set.
Yeah, dude. He's going full Joe Rogan. He's in the ice bath.
Oh man, he's training for the Elon fight.
Yeah, what a meme that turned out to be. Elon Zuckerberg.
I wish it pushed through, but you know, things happen.
I mean, I just heard about that. I was immediately like, dude, Zuckerberg is going to break Elon's arm.
Same.
He's going to rip his arm out of his socket. It's not even close.
Triple
Elon's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he's bigger. He's got more mass, sure, but Zuckerberg is an actual trained fighter.
Like, seriously into it. Like, Zuckerberg's, like, seriously into jiu-jitsu. And Elon's like, I could learn. Like, you could. Wow. Good luck to you. You're a little old to start learning now. And compared to Zuckerberg, who's been, like, actually into it and studying it.
True.
I would have loved to watch it. It would have been hysterical.
Oh, man. Look at this crystal coin. Mumble Rap Prince. Okay. So,
that's it. That's a name.
That's
Mumble
a name.
Rap Prince.
So we got Rap God and we got Mumble Rap Prince.
Rap Prince. That's like almost an offensive name, dude. Combining the brand of Prince
and
with
Mumble Rap.
Whoa! Whoa!
Let's go, Didi! Ah.
It's still good though. Still big.
Yeah,
that's it. Like Didi with the knockout. I like it, dude. Didi's now on my team. Like Mumble Rap Prince, we're going hard. How dare you insult the good name of the late Prince with Mumble Rap?
Mumble Rap. Man, rest in peace. But Prince
I like
was
a little bit
insane.
of hip hop. Don't get me wrong. I'm down for some beats. I saw 3-6 Mafia live earlier this year, dude.
Oh,
Hype as hell. Like, I've never heard a mumble rap song where I was like, oh, that's pretty fat. It's like, what is this? And why are they getting paid to do it? That's I'm that old guy now.
I get you, man. I grew up
Let's go
on
Didi.
old battle rap. Let's go Didi. Can we get it though?
Didi in the finals again, dude. What is this? You're like, you got a double finals day.
Dude,
I'm gonna be so happy for you.
I just need to stop running Crazy Molly. Didi is the corn. Didi is the corn. Lower stats, sure, but Didi is the homie. You know that meme. Friendship ended with Crazy Molly. Now Glittering Didi is my best friend.
Yeah. Here we go. Big finals. Didi versus Lucky Murgatroyd.
Oh, please don't be Lucky today.
Nom nom.
Okay. The
Very
stagger.
tight.
Didi is
and, like,
that
pretty
guy.
even stats. So this is sort of what we'd expect. But Didi does have the edge, dude. A little smarter. Similar beefiness. A little more power.
Sprint. Oh
Dude,
no!
I kind of feel bad for this Omnom. Like he looks so sad, dude. He looks
He
like
looks
he's about. He
stressed.
looks like he didn't want to joust, but somebody made him.
He looks very stressed. Please, Didi, please get it.
Now, Didi, Miss Stagger, baby.
No, Miss Glance. Ah. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride here. But at least we got to the finals twice today. Stay at 1100,
Man.
stay at 1100. No, not quite. Yep, wait, that's silver, right? 1050?
I think, is it silver on the button? Are you right there? Are you literally? Oh no, you're
1051! No! Oh no! Oh man. That's tragic.
That's the most dashing unicorn thing I've ever seen in my life. One elo away from silver after making it to the finals twice in a row. That is brutal, dude.
Is this let's look for our celebrity corns here.
Recognize anyone in here? I don't recognize a single corn in that one.
Let's see, there's a golden right here.
Back one.
Minty's right there.
All right, this could be interesting. I see a couple of rainbows.
A lot of hearts. There's a
I'd
cloud
be okay to
over there.
watch through this one.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's watch through this one as our final gold of the day to click through, and then
For sure.
we'll get towards our unicorn giveaway.
So we got Minty Esmeralda, we got Dark Carolina there. Yeah. Riverboat is in the other one. But Aeolus, a lot of exposure for your corns here on the stream. You should be you're probably really happy.
Yeah, dude, Eolus is on it.
IRS Hoofer.
God. Yeah, so I saw a few people mention, like, this stream is still early Pacific Coast. You're totally right. We might end up going back to the old time slot. We just wanted to try the experiment. Sometimes when you hear feedback and you're like, hey, that's reasonable. You're right. There are a lot of people in Asia that would struggle to meet that time. And then you change the time and
They don't
less
show up.
people tune in and you're like, okay, well, we had it right to begin with. So all good. And now anytime somebody brings that up again, I can be like, hey, man.
We tried. We did an experiment.
Listen.
We had a theory. We
the viewership was lower last week too.
Yeah.
The reason that I wanted to try it again was just because we got interrupted last week. So I felt like, this wasn't a fair sample. We didn't even really get to see it in its full glory. So let's do another week. Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. That was almost close. That was a miss for Hoofer. He would have won by a single point.
Yeah. Very, very close. Splitting hairs, basically. But Wooden Spoon Ramona out in the first round.
Here we go. Oh shit!
And quick Blixum. This is the unicorn that
Elo corn, one of the highest Elo corns versus the highest stats corn. This is a grand finals matchup here, folks.
And this is the highest ranked corn that is in a star. Man, let's do a quick calculator while this is happening. Man, Quick Blixum has just insane. I was just saying he's got insane stats, insane int, and then both of them just miss. That's insane. That's hilarious. Okay.
Classic. We've got the two greatest corns on the planet here up against each other. A double mix into a double glance. Here's one of these unicorns going to find a stagger.
No staggers yet.
Zelda.
Quick Blixum has 3699. He's just one stat shy of 3700 right now with his int potion, and he does take it. Quick Blixum.
It's Blixum.
Quick. Yeah. Quick on the draw. Quick with it. He just eliminated Minty.
The speed buck. Man. The highest Elo Omnom. I think that unicorn has like 5% tournament win rate or something crazy.
Yeah. Let's see.
As much as Nev feels like he should be winning more, a 25% tournament win rate is
that's pretty
fucking insane.
I know.
So good. I don't think Blixum is underperforming at all. North Carolina, let's see it.
Let's go, Eolus. You got the first
corn
glance. Sidewinder Stepper. Yeah. it makes sense, like
Sidewinder's Stepper.
logically, if he so it's actually no, that's an oxymoron. That's an oxymoron because a sidewinder is a snake, right? And snakes can't step anywhere because they don't have feet.
Is that a distinctly snake thing? When I hear Sidewinder, I'm here with the Halo references again. I think about that old Halo.
Yes, the map.
Sidewinder.
I can hear the announcer now. Sidewinder.
Yeah, because we always only played Blood Gulch, and Sidewinder was the only other map we liked, but it was too big to play with 4 people. So you play it, run around, and get bored because most of it's just driving in circles, trying to run people over on the ice. Man. It's actually not that cool.
Yeah, congrats Aeolus for getting that W. Moving on to the next one, but Blood Gulch is one of the goated maps. One of the goated maps of all time.
Dude, I have spent a lot of hours trying to figure out, like, I played a lot of FPS games, and I have never played on a map that feels as good as Blood Gulch. I actually think it is the best FPS map ever made.
Of all time.
And I don't know why. Like, it just, everything about it feels perfect. There's like, the bases where you can snipe each other from the top, the snipers spawning on top, like just the layout, the weapon spawns, the flow. You can play
caves on the side.
You can play teams. You can play free for all. There's all these different spots to camp. It's
capture the flag.
Just perfect. Yeah. Lockout was also very good.
One of the best maps of all time, truly. Ooh, Lance and Lance. Okay,
this is looking rough for Cornflower Raven.
He's got such high endurance, but he's not really hitting hard.
Yeah, another weird breakdown.
Stagger.
Really weird spread.
Gilded Bandit.
That's one thing, you know. Our recent design called, I've been the voice that's like, hey guys, I know unicorns have archetypes, but if you watch the Jousting streams, we got some real weird unicorns that are like total class outliers that are, you know, maybe low population, but definitely exist. You know what I mean? Like, every so often we see that, like, huh?
Some unicorns just don't make sense like in general, stats wise, as to, you know, matching their species, their type, but that's what makes it fun, I think. That's what makes
Paleo Sadie.
It's really cool. We've seen her before.
No deep dish champ, I don't think.
Not yet. This is the first time we've seen deep dish champ.
Ooh.
And he gets knocked out by Paleo Sadie. Round number 2.
Alright.
Oh man.
Sadie living up to the hype, dude.
Call of Duty shipping. Yeah, you're right, Goliath. That man, I spent, I think, a total in high school of about probably somewhere close to 200 hours on shipment with my buddies. That was
this is okay. We got the Rustler here. Cheers for the rainbow. I don't know if I didn't verify this independently, but I was just watching a little YouTube mini doc about this guy who's still playing like Modern Warfare 3 from 12 years ago, and the liquidity is drying up because nobody plays it anymore. Yeah. And he came up with some like crazy scam that was like a fake charity donation thing, and it was all just to get kids in hospitals playing so that he could get liquidity of players to play against that he thought would be easy targets. And so he just tried to arrange kids in hospitals that had never played the game before. I was like, wow, that is so sad and messed up, but it speaks to the degree that gamers are willing to, like, the hoops they're willing to jump through to keep playing the old games they love.
Their favorite game, yeah.
Like, it was so messed up, but there was a part of me that was like, that's like kind of the most gamer thing I've ever heard of. How do I find some people that I can just mow down in my favorite game?
Dude, I get it.
Buying a new Call of Duty game.
He should know, though, that Modern Warfare 3 is out. Like,
I know, that's the
new one.
Black Ops 2 or something.
Like, come on, buddy. It's like
Modern Warfare 3. That might have been what it was.
Literally, Modern Warfare 3 is the newest one to come out. The newest remake to come out in the Call of Duty franchise.
Yeah, I've lost track. I can't keep up anymore.
There's just one every year. Moss-Eyed Miracle versus Pumpkinhead Ranger. Pumpkinhead Ranger. Can you imagine it's like a Power Ranger on Halloween with a pumpkin for a head?
That's a great Halloween name. If we were to give it extra bonus points for the timing of the season, Pumpkinhead Ranger is like right on brand.
Yeah. It's like a tiny bit late for Halloween.
Cheering for this underdog because the staggered glance here were pretty comparable in damage done. So I want to see the Pumpkinhead come through.
Ooh, unfortunately, Pumpkinhead's not coming through. The boss-eyed miracle is gonna take him down.
Wah, wah.
Unlucky. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Admiral Blur.
Still in the first round here. Noodle Legs Automaton.
I quite like that. Noodle Legs Automaton. You know, you ever see War of the Worlds 2005? That's what I think
one?
of. Yeah, like the Noodle Legs Automaton, because you know the big machine things, the big alien machines.
It looks like they've got noodle legs.
Yeah, compared to like their bodies where they have all the people. Noodle Legs Automatons.
I remember seeing that movie in theaters and not knowing what War of Worlds was and not knowing how it ended, and at the end being so let down as a kid, or I was like, wait, it's over? This is the stupidest movie ever. And then as I got a little older, I was like, actually, it's pretty clever. I like that.
Hey guys, germs got him.
Alien. Hey guys, fucking germs, am I right? Hey, everybody high five for our immune systems. All right, yeah, let's rebuild this thing. I was not at the appropriate age to appreciate that nuance. I was 13 and just wanted to see stuff blow up.
Dude.
It was like, you know, when Titanic came out, you know, we rented it. I didn't see it in theaters. I was a little young. I was probably like 9 or 10. And we rented the VHS, right? And it was the 2 tapes, because it was so long. It has 2 VHS. And I just started with the second tape because I just wanted to watch the boat sing. I didn't give a shit about the love story. So for like
oh my God,
a crazy amount of my formative years, I had only ever seen the second half of Titanic. I missed the boobs completely. It wasn't until I was an adult I went back and watched it and went like, whoa, there's a lot of nuance to this movie. Holy shit. It all makes so much more sense if you watch it from the beginning.
You know, I'm in the same boat, except I've actually still never seen the first half of Titanic. Like, I was gonna say earlier, like, I feel you, because I have the VHS tapes. I only watched the second one, because I was like, oh, that's where all the cool stuff is. You know, that's where all the sinking is. The boat actually going down. As a kid, you're not like, oh, the romance. It's so compelling. No, you just want to see shit happen.
Yep. No, exactly. And then there's always that one weird kid in your class who's like ahead of everyone else who's like, I just won. They're like, all right, bud. Hey, wow.
Okay, dude.
And now what's so funny is every time I rewatch Titanic, I like watching the first half. Then right around the time they hit the iceberg is usually when I fall asleep. So like, I don't need to watch Leo in cold water. I know what happens.
I've seen this one before.
Sinks like a rock.
I've seen this a lot.
Exactly. After saying she won't. You know, it's spoiler. Okay. Well, Admiral Blur versus the Half-Paced Trickster. We have seen Half-Paced Trickster as well. Although I feel like we've seen a number of unicorns with the name Trickster. So some of them do blur together for me.
We've definitely seen Half-Paced Trickster in a couple streams before. At least twice before, I think. He's just a regular.
I think I recognize the look too.
Yeah.
I know the mythic parts match, but I love that look of like he's a double mythic, and he's got the mane and the tail, and they really complement the body part. You know, like if you were to choose 2 mythic parts, I think these are 2 of the coolest that match mane like that. Yeah.
Now
they're looking good.
This could still be anybody's game here. 51-44. Half-base though. I feel like he's gonna take this, even with it. Oh, stagger. 69 on the stagger. Ooh. Egg on my face. Admiral Blur takes it. He eliminates half-base.
Super close. And man, Admiral Blur is actually kind of a monster. Over 2,000 elo now. Climbing towards the top. Quarterfinals continue on.
Paleo Sadie and Dark Caro. Can Aeolus make it to the semis?
Another Star Corn head-to-head here. Very, very similar stats. Caro with a small advantage. Advantage across the board in every category. It's interesting enough.
So, just looking at the stats, if we were going by expected value, Dark Carolina should have this in the bag. Also has a tier 2 int potion, but, you know, expected value is not a thing in Jousting. Upsets do happen in Paleo Sadie with no potion.
Paleo Sadie with no potion. Yeah.
Ooh, gets a second
Slap in
stagger
the face, dude.
Woo!
Slap in the face. Gonna lose potion against none. I mean, it's not over, but Caro's gonna need something big here. Real heartbreaker.
Sweet
So maybe we're on to something.
Double glance with just the same amount of points. Yeah, Paleo Sadie gets through.
You just can't keep up with the diet, dude. Oh, that paleo diet's really working for him.
I know. It's eating what the cavemen eat, I guess. Okay. Gilded Bandit versus Quick Blixen. Now, there's kind of a theme in this stream of criminal unicorns. We had Thieving Tom earlier. We got Gilded Bandit now.
I like that. I got some criminals on stream today.
They're stealing wins.
Stealing Elo all day, baby.
Ooh, getting that stagger. But that glance from Blixen actually is insane. Very powerful. That is our highest stat corn in the entire ecosystem, ladies and gents.
Yeah, and he's losing to a bandit right now. Let's see the glance. All right, starts chipping his way back.
Ooh.
This is close, dude. We can see an upset on the Blixen.
Are y'all thinking of any convention showing next year that you know that we should plan to attend? Just wondering. I don't know. Oh! The bandit! The bandit steals the win away from Quick Blixen. Oh, man. Even with the recovery. The bandit.
Wow, all right. The bandit comes through, dude. As of right now, no. We don't have any specific conventions planned. We're working with a new events team that will have some stuff to announce that will be a little bit different from your like regular crypto conference stuff. We're always on the lookout. You know, like we get a lot of offers for booths and stuff and we consider them. A lot of times it feels like this is pretty expensive for the return or the expected foot traffic. And it feels like, you know, it's easy to think that it's good value because when people spend money on booths, they blast it all over Twitter and social media. But I think for a lot of games, it's like, hey, what did you really get for the amount of money that you spent for that, you know, giant event activation? So we just want to be strategic about it. If you know of any conferences next year that you think would be a really good fit, you know, feel free to like throw them in Discord or ping me or DM me and just say, hey, I don't know if you guys are thinking about this conference, but it's on my radar. It's cool for this reason, you know? Like I said, we're always looking and try to keep some stuff like on the calendar. But right now, 2024 for us is pretty light in terms of events. I also don't know of many exciting events that are coming up next year. It seems like a lot of the big ones from last cycle are winding down. Another knockdown though, Admiral
Big
Blur.
knockdown. Yeah, he is.
So yeah, we'll say. I wouldn't say like no, we're not doing events, but no, we don't have anything specific scheduled that I would advise. Like, hey man, go buy a ticket. We're gonna be there, kind of thing.
Oh, dude, Goliath, you're gonna be at Gen Con. That's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. Always wanted to go. Man, I'm a pretty. I wouldn't say I'm a big board game nerd, but I'm a board game enthusiast. I would love to go to Gen Con. Oh man, 80,000 people for a board game conference. That's insane.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gilded Bandit, can you steal away another win from Paleo Sadie?
Big star matchup here.
Oh man.
Semi-finals for us.
Okay, so that was a double glance. They have pretty similar stats. Gilded Bandit even has less power. How did he get such a huge difference in terms of glance damage?
That's a good question.
That is a... I mean, he does have a tier 3 power, but that's still less power in total than Paleo Sadie has. Interesting. But it's all up to this last one. And the knockdown goes to Gilded Bandit, who steals away another one.
Wow,
That's
the bandit motif, dude.
That's the second time in a row that he's knocked out a unicorn. Now he goes to the finals.
Beautiful. And who will the opponent be? The finals indeed. The final Golden Gauntlet. Golden Bandit versus Admiral Blur. This one ends up to be a star-on-star bloodbath. Bandit with huge int. I think he should be the pretty heavy favorite here, but we'll see what happens. Maybe the better distributed Admiral Blur will have a chance. He's a little tankier.
He is a tiny bit tankier, and he's got more power. So if Admiral Blur hits, he hits hard. Gilded Bandit, though, he's known for clutching. He's known for knockdowns. He's known for knockdowns! He is known 100% for knockdowns, but another recovery. Alright.
Helping him out a little bit here. It's going to be tough, though. We're going to need to see, like, back-to-back huge dominant rounds for the Admiral to take this one.
Big stagger for Bandit. Ah, man. Admiral's got a knockdown here.
That basically seals the deal.
Yep.
Dude, even with the knockdown, I don't know if it would be enough.
He'll have to knock out Gilded Bandit.
It would have to be like a knockdown without recovery.
Yeah, no, stagger for
Even
the same amount. Not gonna happen. Gilded Bandit steals this one.
Ooh.
The criminal cords are coming out. He makes it to 2,000 elo.
Yeah, Gilded
Big
Bandit
W.
is pretty dominant, dude. 20-43. That pushes him over the threshold.
All right.
Wow.
Big W there for Gildy. Thieving Tom, Gilded Bandit, criminal corns are taking over, ladies and gents. If you have a bandit or a thieving in your wallet, I mean, you know, joust them out. See how far you go. You know, I'm still so salty about this. 1051. I can't
Yeah, that's
even
pretty
get
funny.
into it.
One elo short of being into silver. I like
no
that.
unicorns. None of them qualify. Oh man.
No, this was another great day of jousting. It's wild, man. We keep doing these streams, and you know, I'm trying to say we don't need to tweet jousting, but it is interesting. Like we are still seeing some diversity, and every stream we see some kind of an upset, and I definitely am starting to believe in these high lineage omnoms, dude. They are pretty scary in the right matchup. Let's show off that unicorn we're going to give away.
Hell yeah.
And do our final giveaway. Now, I'm going to need you to pull up a picture on stream. I just linked you on Slack a unicorn. Don't show the name of the parts. If you can just like kind of show a picture of the unicorn.
Okay. Give me a
Question is related to the unicorn. And it'll be like usual. First person to answer correctly with the correct spelling will be the one that gets to win this one. So, all right, here we go.
Boom, there's
What
our
is
unicorn.
the name? Mythic body part. Shout out to the omnoms out there. This is a mythic body part.
We are bullish on omnoms, ladies and gents. So, for those omnom breeders out there, what's the mythic body part?
Yo!
Charbroiled Sizzle!
Charbroiled
Aeolus! Man,
You
got some
the cheesy
W's.
gordita mouth. Well
All
done,
right.
sir. Congratulations, Aeolus. You and yourself a little unicorn.
This is what you get.
Man. Hanging around these streams, you've been spamming the jousts alongside with us, so big congrats there. Very well done. We're slowly working on our breeding trivia here, folks. I try to switch up the questions and keep it a little bit fresh, but that's been my when in doubt, or if I don't have one prepared, we go to the old, hey, name that body part. So
That's pretty
trying to
consistent.
continue passively rewarding the breeders, right? Those that breed, see the body parts, you know, you got to know the corns to be the corn.
Yes, you have to know yourself.
Flaming fart maker. Time traveler said, sorry, I didn't know, so I just made something up. Hey, that was a good try. You know
Good.
what? Flaming Fart Maker
A for
is
effort. A for effort.
not that far off. You're pretty close.
All right, and for the rest of you that didn't get the unicorn, you know, Flaming Fart Maker for 10 Shadow Corn boxes. I believe we have a few left to give out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flaming
All
Fart
right,
Maker in
well.
the chat. Come on, guys. 10 people.
Let's go. Let's go, Flaming Fart Maker. Yeah, then we'll get
All
things
right.
wrapped up. So
Yes.
big week ahead, folks. A couple notes here for the jousting stream next week. I think we'll probably go back to the old time, the 1 p.m. Eastern, and just kind of ride that out for a while and see how it goes. The earlier time seems to be a struggle. A little more convenient for me, but no worries. We'll go back to our regular time slot. Time change is also coming tonight, so just be aware. Calendars are changing. That's just a PSA for life. Also, on top of that, we will have multiple things coming next week. Aaron talked about this, quote, the great reset, the big changes coming to the kind of farm game. We're working on putting that into like a curated sort of document so that y'all can digest what that really means. The plan is to do a working session around that so we can go a little bit deeper and into more detail. Same with jousting. So next week we will probably have 2 working session streams, each one not streams, I shouldn't say streams, sessions. It'll be kind of in thread. We're still deciding if we want to present or if we want it all just to be text-based, but you know, targeted thread with all sorts of discussion about what the high level change is. So big week coming in terms of feedback and just heavy discussions as we talk through solutions and changes to big parts of the game. You know, both of these are fundamental. You know, we're talking about, overhaul the jousting. The great reset is like overhaul the farming. We've got Twilight Tactics coming out, which is going to add a whole new layer of gameplay loop and kind of put Shadowforge into focus. Then Tribes after that is going to be a lot more dynamic, like tribe v tribe unicorn battle. Almost like it won't quite be in-game clan wars, but it'll have an element of that, So looking forward to all things coming up. Huge Q4 for us. It's a lot to keep on the brain, so hang in there. I think like come around Christmas time, we're going to look back and be like, damn, we really rolled out a lot of stuff this quarter. We're like right at the beginning of that cycle. Same with Rainbow Rumble. We have some internal dates. I'm working on that Creator Cup event. Keep an eye out. We're going to have like kind of a general schedule coming for a Rainbow Rumble. So you'll have like those kind of key dates of when the beats are happening. So this, to me at least, is sort of the quiet before the storm. Internally, it has not been quiet at all. It's been crunch time. It's been crazy. There's been a lot of just, specs moving around and final adjustments and making sure all these pieces fit together. That's partially why I've been a little bit less active in Discord and more focused on just trying to keep all this product and design stuff all moving nicely. So a lot of moving parts right now, and I think it's a good thing. We're right on the cusp of a big change for crypto unicorns, where we'll free up some bandwidth in the farm game, open up some bandwidth for the more strategic, social player versus player stuff. I know we've been saying this a lot, but it's like really, really important. Q4 is the beginning of a big change for crypto unicorns. Yeah, we're going like, if this whole ecosystem is a house, we've kind of got the ground floor complete, and now we're like building the second ground floor and tricking out the bedrooms. You're going to get to pick your wallpaper soon. It's getting really exciting. So hang in there. I know it's been a long journey. I always hate to be like, it's coming soon, trust me, but it's coming together. We've got this Arcade partnership. We've finally got Rainbow Rumble and like streamers on deck. I don't want to announce this publicly yet, but I just signed like a big streamer that has millions of followers, who is very popular in the Philippines in Web3 and gaming, who is going to be doing activations for us with Rainbow Rumble.
I think I know who that is.
The launch event and in general. Yeah, I mean, it's someone I've worked with before, but like, we're finally now starting to level up and break into a higher echelon of creators and stuff. So I feel good. It's scary, and the most stressful moments for me with crypto unicorns are when we have all this stuff behind the scenes and I just want to show it to all of you, and it's like 95% done and we're so close, and I just have to say, ooh, hold on guys, because I know announcement of an announcement is so lame, but there's just so much going on right now. So just bear with us. I hear you. you'll see why there hasn't been bandwidth to just keep iterating on Jousting when you see all of the other stuff that is like just about to come out that's been, under construction for the last quarter.
Yeah. 2024, year of the unicorn. You're completely right, Goliath, because I have personally seen like a lot of things that are maybe not everything, but like a lot of things that are being lined up for not just 2024, but Q4, the next couple months, November, December. Things are gonna go wild here for us in Crypto Unicorn. So, I mean, just think about it. Just looking at Rainbow Rumble, that's gonna be pretty insane, and we got a lot more stuff than just that. So, it is going to be a very big time for Crypto Unicorn.
Intense Christmas.
A very, very intense Christmas. I hope you guys are ready to ask, I guess, Unicorn Santa for the best presents, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah. For...
Sweet.
It has just been a little bit frustrating. I get it lately because of, the jousting and the perceived meta and the effectiveness of stars and everything about that. I see that's like most of the complaints that we get in the Discord, but I don't think you guys are going to be thinking about that all too often when we roll out a lot of the big stuff that we have lined up down the pipe. So, yeah, really excited.
Totally stoked for the completion of Twilight Tactics and adding tribes on top of that. I think that the Gemworks and the loop with Unicorn Souls, I feel very confident in it, and it is a little bit hard to like display, like how it's all going to flow exactly, and that's why we've been doing these threads so that not only we can make sure that we're catching any holes or issues in the design, but also just to see like, okay, we thought we explained it really clearly. People are asking these questions. This part could have been explained better also. So it is helpful for us to, make sure we're explaining the justification behind these features a lot, where totally valid to say, hey, I don't want tier 6 gems to be too powerful because then power creep happens in the game. Like, hey, you're totally right. That's a valid concern, and that's why we designed it so that tier 6 gems are very expensive, very rare, and more importantly, consume a lot of resources. So the dream is to design the system so like, hey, if everybody wanted to have full tier 6 gems on all of their unicorns, it would take a lot of resources and it would be a lot of positive buy pressure on the economy to be able to do that. Like I saw somebody say, well, if the average Joe can just get all tier 6 gems, like, well, that's, if you have
I don't
all
think the average
gems,
Joe is going to get that.
Not an average Joe, right? Exactly. Exactly.
You are a whale of a whale, my guy.
No, just highlighting that these are all like super valid concerns, and that's why we want to talk through this stuff before the stuff comes out, so that y'all can understand the justifications, and hopefully we can get closer to getting Crypto Unicorns to where it needs to be to see everything continue pressing upwards. So anyway, enough of my soapbox rambling, folks. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll catch you next week for more jousting action. And get ready for Twilight Tactics, dude. Right around the corner.
It is right around the corner. So you guys watch out for that. Twilight Tactics is the next big thing coming out. After that, Gemworks, and then Rainbow Rumble. In the middle of all of that, Unicorn Party is going to be doing its own thing. Of course, another thing is the Gravity Unicorns game going to be out on Game Fest. So if you want to try that out, if you want to play that and compete for some prizes, NFT prizes, and all of that, you can mint your Game Fest ticket. It'll be minting for $15 in either ETH or Fiat on Tuesday, November 7th. So, yeah. This November going to be pretty big, December going to be even bigger, and then 2024 is going to be the year of the unicorn. But that's going to be it for us, guys. It has been a pleasure once again being on this jousting stream. Finally getting some good fortune for once, making it to the finals twice in a row. Maybe we can get some better stuff next week. And maybe Ziori can get some finals wins next week.
It'll be my turn.
Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning into the stream, and we'll see you next time.